Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For tracks, obviously. On the lot.
He became steel wristed.
Welcome everyone to another live episode of Earthworks Hub. I'm your host, Ivan Orlovic, and you're going live with Ive as we do every Sunday throughout the year. This is the last episode for 2025. So we're going to end it on a really, really good note. It's the 21st of December. In a few days, it will be Christmas. So, Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy New Year, if I forget to say it at the end. But thank you very much for joining us for this last episode. I'm going to do a little bit of a rundown of what's happened throughout the year, what's going to happen next year. Going to go through a couple of other things and then maybe do a bit of a giveaway in a minute as well. So you got to hang around with that. And then we'll see what happens. We'll just keep it going. I've got a few people that might jump on. So I'm going to leave it open tonight. I haven't got a particular guest that I've organised, so I wanted to leave this last episode for everyone to have a chance to jump on. Dirtology is saying, live with Ive. He loves it. All right, so let's go. And a couple of shout-outs here. People that have joined, Alice Piteri, A&M Contracting, Aidan Owie, Sherworks, how you going? Dirtology, TSA Earthworks, Callie Smiter, how you going? Trucker GSP, Mulchtech, hello, Prentice Civil, Record Time, Jack Goodwin, Mitchell Morgan, how are you? 140 Frankie, we got a fair few people on, very, very good. I won't get a chance to read everyone's name out tonight, but thank you, I do appreciate you all jumping on. What do you guys reckon? I'm wearing this for a reason. I just got this made. If you watch my live during the week while I was working, I actually used it at work for the first time the other day. Awesome hard hat, man. This is from Cool Hard Hats. So they're on Instagram and online, and they got it made there. You can send them your logo. Oh man, look at this hair. You can send them your logo, and they will design a hat to suit. And it's actually awesome, man. It's got a retractable little section here, so you can tighten it or loosen it. And proper hard hat. There you go, stylish hard hat. Should I wear it for the rest of the session or what? What do you guys think? I think I will. Jack Goodwin's got a question already. Heard of Valor Civil? I haven't heard of Valor Civil, but I've heard of Valor Haulage. I've seen Valor Haulage around. They do a lot of the asphalt trucks and that. So maybe it's one of those guys. I'm not sure. Let me just put it on Do Not Disturb. Hang on, because I'm noticing things are coming up. All right, I've turned off my notifications. So sorry about that, guys. But yeah, thank you. Thank you all for joining again. The 21st of December, like I said, Christmas is around the corner. This is the last show for 2025. We're going to be back on the 11th of January. So the first show will be Sunday, the 11th of January. We're coming back then. So it gives me a bit of a break as well. I'll tell you what, it's been a big year for myself and for everyone else on here too. I know a lot of people have had some good years, what should I say? Good results for the year. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to spit it out. But yeah, we're back on the 11th of January. So this year, let me go through a couple of achievements. For Earthworks Hub. We did 78 podcasts. So I did 78 podcast episodes this year. That is a lot. That's more than one a week, actually. So we smashed it with the podcasts. Bailey Tees is saying, love the podcast with Robbo. Yeah, that's it, man. Robinson Earthmoving was a very, very good one. Good episode. If you haven't seen that, go and have a look. But that was a really good one. Did 78 podcasts, episodes, achieved over 20 sponsors for the year. So thank you very much to all my sponsors who I'm going to give a shout out to in a second. I did a road trip. I actually managed to go up and see a lot of people face to face. So a lot of the followers, a lot of sponsors, a lot of companies that aren't sponsors, and I still went out and saw them as well. So thank you to everyone for your hospitality during my road trip. And those videos are still coming out. So keep an eye out on my YouTube channel for those videos. And I'm still getting them out slowly. They take a little bit of time to edit. So I am getting them out as fast as I can. So we're nearly there. I've got a few more to go, and then the road trip will be done. We started the Members Club. So this year I started the Members Club. We use Patreon as the app for that. We've got over 90 members now on there, so make sure that you come and join as well. There's different levels there, so depending on sort of what level you want to be a part of that membership or part of that club, you can pick different ones. But yeah, definitely go and do that. There's a lot more coming. We're doing monthly giveaways now for club members and all sorts of stuff. I've also got a stand for I've got an exhibition stand for Diesel Dirt and Turf next year, so that's a big thing. So I've got that coming next year. What else? Let me give you a couple of figures. So Instagram, we've hit over 6,500 followers. So thank you to everyone on Instagram for following. TikTok, we've reached 5,960. So almost 6,000 followers there. YouTube, 2,800. Spotify, over 650 followers. And we've had over 50,000 plays on Spotify. So I've had over 50,000 plays on Spotify itself. YouTube, I didn't actually see how many plays, but there's a fair amount there as well. Thank you to everyone for following Earthworks Hub on all those platforms. Make sure you go over and follow us on YouTube, because now these lives, as of next year, are going to be all on YouTube. So we're going to do all these Sunday night lives. They're going to happen through the YouTube channel. So make sure you go and do that for the next year. But I'll do another reminder at the end. So yeah, thank you very much. Met some awesome people throughout the year. Heaps of wonderful guests on the show. So a lot more to come next year. All right. Sponsors. Like I just said before, we've got over 20 sponsors now. Thank you very much to all the platinum sponsors. That's Melbourne Tractors, Breeze Vegas Machinery, Earthmoving Warehouse, TMC Cancella, which is via Mulchtech, who's also on here, and Pro Screen Australia. So thank you very much to the platinum sponsors. Also, a quick shout out to all the other sponsors who are MOBA Australia, I should say, Network Finance, Diggerlid, Digger, Goddings. Thank you to the top from Goddings. And yes, it is cold. Somebody just said, is it cold in Melbourne? Yes, it's gone cold. It's raining. It's not hot anymore suddenly. That's Melbourne for you. So that's Goddings, yeah, Record Time, Plastube, Moja, Phillips Plan Hire, Bear Earth Solutions, Komatsu, Stucky, EI Engineering, Hex Hire, and more Global Logistics. So thank you very much to all those sponsors as well, man. Without your help, this could not be happening. So thank you so much. Also, don't forget, we're also affiliated with some other people. So we've got Two Savage Sunnies, Hard Hat Watches, Taliesin, Nevin Eyewear, and Zero. So if you're in business and you're thinking about getting Zero accounting software, put in the code Earthworks Hub and you'll get discounts for that too. So definitely go check it out. And with all our sponsors as well, if you mention Earthworks Hub or use the code Earthworks Hub on their website, you'll get discounts as well. So there you go. All right, let's go. Let's do a bit of a wrap up from last week. Actually, before I say that, we're going to do a giveaway. So I'm going to do a little giveaway shortly. So make sure you hang around. Probably after this segment, I'm going to do a bit of a giveaway. So you do want to hang around. And it's going to be something that you really, really want. So it was a big hit last time I gave it away. So let's hang around. Yeah, let's do a bit of a recap. So last week I had Brett from BRW join, who I just saw join then. How are you, Brett? So Brett from BRW Excavations joined us, spoke about his Volvo EC235 excavator that he bought. So congratulations on that. I released some videos. So I released another road trip video that was with young Drew, Mr. Cash Jobs Only. So that was a really good conversation. If you haven't seen that video, go and check it out. On my road trip up to Queensland, I stopped in, sat and had a pie. We went to Freddo Pies in Fredrington, whatever it's called, yeah, near Kempsey there in New South Wales. And we had a pie there and I had a good chat with him while we were eating and talking. Very inspiring young kid. That video's out now. Go and have a look at it on YouTube. And also Drew won the giveaway last week. So I'm doing the monthly giveaway for all members and he won the remote control excavator. So he's actually received that. He did actually hit me up earlier today. So he's received it. So who knows, he might even jump on later and show us, but he has received that excavator. So congrats to him for winning that prize and go and watch the video. I also released a new podcast. So that was with Emma and Michael from Diesel Dirt and Turf. So they came and we had a bit of a chat and we spoke about Diesel Dirt and Turf, how it started, where they're going, talked about a couple of other things on there. Definitely go and check out that video. So that's out now on all platforms. I've released it to YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and to all the members on Patreon. I did a podcast this week with St. John Ambulance. So Alex from ADM Civil, who I don't know if he's joined. I didn't see, sorry. I missed a few of the people that joined. Alex said that someone he knew got bitten by a snake recently on the work site. So he was sort of suggesting to do like a snake bite session. So I did. There you go. You ask and you will receive. I had Tatiana from St. John Ambulance join, and she actually came into the studio. I thought they were going to bring a snake with them. Lucky they didn't. But they came in and we talked about snake bites on the work site. And then she had a volunteer, Maddie, come in and showed us how to wrap someone that's been bitten by a snake, and did a few demos and things. So yeah, definitely a good video to go and watch. So that podcast has come out. It's on for all the members at the moment, and then shortly it will be released out to YouTube and that. So if you're a member, you'll get to see that. It's already up as we speak. And as a result of that podcast, St. John Ambulance Victoria have given us a discount code for anyone that wants to do a first aid course. So this is a particular course. It's the 1-day first aid course, which is called Provide First Aid in Victoria. If you use the code Earthworks Hub, you'll get 15% off that course. So definitely go and check that video out and use that code to get yourself a discount on a first aid course. There you go. The Duff Man's joined. He's saying, "Yo, legends." Prenda Civil is talking to Mitchell Morgan and saying, I wouldn't think it would get that low up there. Prenda Civil saying it's definitely not that here in North Queensland. Oh, Prenda's saying, yes, 12.5 degrees in Ballarat. Yeah, it's gone cold again in Melbourne. So everyone's wondering why I'm wearing such a thick clothing. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's very, very crazy. Mitchell Morgan saying that if it gets that low, it's almost no work here. They're frozen solid, yeah, because they're up north, yeah. So no, it is. It's gone cold in Victoria again. All right, so yeah, thank you once again to Alex from ADM for the suggestion for the snakebite incident, or for the snakebite. Sorry, I'm reading and talking at the same time. Marshall Contracting is saying it was a red belly and it was a pretty hectic day. There you go. So it was a Marshall that got bitten. Oh, was it Marshall or someone that you know? Anyway, yeah, so someone got bitten by red belly. There you go. Not good. But yeah, go and watch that episode where I had St. John's on, and they speak about snake bites. You know what? One of the amazing things that they told me is that they treat every snake bite the same. So there's no need to try and work out whether it was a venomous snake or not, because not everyone's going to know. They just treat them all as venomous bites. So as soon as you tell them someone's been bitten by a snake, St. John's will just treat it, or the ambulance will treat it as a venomous bite straight away and do everything in the same procedure, because you just never know. So yeah, don't take it lightly, because it can be a life or death incident. Anyway, Duffman is saying, yeah, mad skiddly, bro. Yeah, I must send you some stickers. Yeah, I was just saying, I just got this made from Cool Hard Hats. This hat, for people that aren't watching, it's a hard hat with a wide brim, and it's got Earthworks Hub written all over it, and some of the logos spread around it, and got it specially made by Cool Hard Hats. Thank you very much. All right, so also I released now the video from the road trip that I did with Reese Cooper from Cooper Civil. So if you're a member of our club, you can go to Patreon and watch that right now. So that was a really interesting video I made with him. We had a good time. And I released the video of the Komatsu PC18MR to all platforms now. So that's out for everyone to watch. So if you want to know a bit more about the little Komatsu 1.7 tonner, go and watch that on YouTube. Marshall Contracting is saying, lucky it was a dry bite. No, I was there at that job. We got him secured until the ambo came. There you go. So Marshall was there. There you go. Marshall Contracting was on site when somebody got a bite. Lucky it was a dry bite by a red belly. There you go. That could have been very deadly, man. So yeah, there you go. More reason to go and watch that video now with St. John's, because it's warm weather. This is when snakes are out and about. So that's it. That's all the videos. That's all the podcasts. Massive news I announced last week is that I have a stand. So I've got a stand at Diesel Dirt and Turf, and good timing because we just did the podcast with them as well. So Diesel Dirt and Turf is in Eastern Creek, Sydney next year in April, I think the 17th to the 19th, something like that. And I have a stand, and it's a big stand. So I'm going to have a little podcast studio set up there, but I'm also going to have a whole bunch of stuff on display. I'm going to have chairs there for everyone to come and network and sit down and chat. There's going to be a few activities there for people to do as well. And I'm going to be selling merch. So I have ordered a big load of hats from CTC, from Country Trucker Caps. So we've got some proper caps coming, and in different colors. I'm going to have those coming out in time for DDT. And I have designed some new shirts specific shirts for DDT. They're going to be available all there for you to buy. So more reason to come out and see us at Diesel Dirt and Turf next year in Eastern Creek, Sydney. There you go, man. How good's that? So I went from 1 year not knowing anyone there to the second year knowing a lot of people and having met a lot of guys face to face that I sort of spoke to throughout the year, to now having my own stand there. So in a matter of less than 3 years, I've gone from not knowing anything about DDT to having a stand there. I'm super wrapped with that. So just goes to show you, if you want something, you can make it happen, man. If you've got any suggestions for me for Diesel Dirt and Turf, hit me up, send me a message. I'm happy to take suggestions. If you want to come down and if you're a sponsor and you want to come down and actually exhibit with me as well, or put some of your products on the stand, also hit me up. So I'm inviting sponsors to bring some of their products there as well, to make it a bit more interesting as well. So people have got more reason to come and have a look at stuff. We're going to have a spinning wheel, which just arrived as well. So I bought a little spinning wheel, and we're going to do competitions regularly, like every day throughout the day. Multiple times we're going to be doing giveaways. So that little spinning wheel will not stop spinning, and that has arrived. So that will be happening. What else? That's it. So that's it for DDT. Look out for that. April next year, man. Big one, big event. What else? So we're moving to YouTube in the new year. So like I said, in the new year, we're going to be doing these live on YouTube rather than live on Instagram. So if you haven't done it already, go and subscribe to Earthworks Hub on YouTube so that you can see every time we do go live. What else? Drew Edwards won the remote control excavator last week. That was part of the Christmas, or I did a one-off Christmas giveaway, but that was to members. And then I'm actually going to do it monthly from now on. So more reasons to become a member. I've already got next month's gift ready to go. And I've got the one after that ready to go as well. So we've got plenty of reasons to become a member. Go and check it out. Go to the Earthworks Hub website, click on members at the top, and become a member. On Patreon, while I'm speaking about Patreon, I made a change. So if you're a member and you've gone in there today and thought, what the hell is this? I changed the chat groups a bit. So this was a suggestion that a couple of people made. I had a whole bunch of different, like, maintenance matters, technology matters, a whole bunch of different stuff set up in the chat groups, a whole different bunch of chat groups there. But people were saying that when they want to, like, for example, advertise that they've got clean fuel that they want to get rid of, it was going out to everyone. So if they're in New South Wales, there's no point everyone in Queensland seeing that. Then there's guys that are looking for operators, or operators looking for work, and they're in, like, Queensland, and they're saying there's no point putting it up for New South Wales people. So what I did now, I've changed the chat groups and made them, split them up into states. So now they're actually split up into, New South Wales, Queensland, Tasmania, blah, blah, all the Australian states. So now you can post things individually, state by state as well. So if you've got clean fuel and you want to get rid of some, or you need some, now you can just go into the state chat group and then tell everyone in the state that what you need and where you need it. So this will make things a little bit better and a bit easier for everyone to communicate. So I've still got the general chat groups, but I've split also some new ones up. So you go and check it out anyway. All right. So that's what I've done there. And that way it's easier for everyone to get information to each other related to their state. And does everyone here know that Patreon has an app? You don't have to do it all on the computer. Some people still think they have to go on their PC and log in to talk, to chat and stuff. You can do it all on your phone. So Patreon does have an app. If you haven't got it, download the app, sign in with your login, and then you've got it on your phone. You don't need to go on the computer. So just a bit of a thing there. And what else? News around the country. The biggest news is probably from Melbourne at the moment. The Westgate Tunnel is officially open. So if anyone's been through the tunnel, let me know. But that was a massive long-term project, and it's finally finished. It's giving everyone an alternative to using the Westgate Bridge, which is an absolute nightmare. If you're in Melbourne, you know what I'm talking about. So this will ease the congestion. They reckon it's going to relieve like 9,000 trucks a day from the residential streets all surrounding, the Westgate. So let's see if it works. They reckon there's 200,000 motorists that use the Westgate Freeway daily, and they're going to all save 20 minutes on there. So there's a lot of things there. And they reckon that more than 6,000 workers helped deliver the Westgate Tunnel project. So you know how much it did? They did 62 million hours on site to finish that project. There's 62 million hours. How's that, man? Anyway, all right. So before I do the giveaway, one last thing. Don't forget to list your business on Earthworks Hub. So go to the website, put your name, put your business into the business listings, and you might be able to get called up on the listing of the week. Da, 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 da. So the listing of this week is custom earth moving in Brisbane, Australia. They do all types of earth moving, landscaping, and acreage driveways in and around Brisbane. So if you want to check them out, that's custom earth moving. Go to the Earthworks Hub website, go into businesses, and then you'll be able to search by state or by whatever category, and they'll be in there, custom earth moving in Brisbane. There you go. So don't forget, add your businesses on there as well so that people can find you and use your services. You get a better chance of getting work. And also, don't forget, you can list jobs on there. So there's a job section, events, marketplace. You can actually even, list your machines or your equipment for sale or attachments. So go in there and check it out. There's a few things on there now too. So go check that out. And you've got tip sites. So if you need to find somewhere to take material, it's on there as well. All right, let's go. I did a little giveaway today already to our members. So the members had a giveaway for what I'm going to do now as well during the day, and now I'm doing it for all viewers. So if you remember and you won a ticket today, please don't enter this now because you've already won one. Give someone else a chance. I'm going to give away 5 free tickets to DDT. So these are valid for 1 day. So they're a 1-day ticket for Diesel Dirt and Turf next year. So to celebrate me having a stand there, I'm giving away some tickets. So I'm going to give away 5 free tickets to the first 5 people that write the initials DDT. So that stands for Diesel Dirt and Turf. So if you write DDT, the first 5 people that write that right now in the comments will get a ticket, and I'll send you a link. So let's go. Let's see. And make sure that you can attend. Make sure don't just do it for no reason. If you can attend it and you think you can make it, do it. There you go. Aiden Owie. Here we go. Aiden, let me get that right. Aiden OE. Hang on. Wait. People are going crazy now. Hang on. Aiden OE. TNS Earthworks. TNS Earthworks. You're number 2. Exclusive Excavations. Hang on. Here we go. Duffman. Here we go. Duffman has a ticket as well. Duffman. How many is that? Let me just check. Hang on a second. So we got Aiden OE, TNS Earthworks, Exclusive Excavations, and the Duffman. That's 4. We got room for 1 more. If anyone wants a ticket to Diesel Dirt and Turf, write the words DDT right now. So if you want a ticket to Diesel Dirt and Turf, write Jake Sibanella. There we go. So we got Jake Sibanella. What a legend. And I met Jake too while I was up in Queensland. A lovely, lovely man. So good to meet you too, Jake, while I was up there. In person, I mean, anyway, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. That's it. Awesome, man. Awesome. All right, Marshall Contracting is swearing because the internet's lagging. Oh, no, it's not a good sign. I wonder if it's me. Hopefully it's not me that's lagging. Maybe I should turn it off. Should I turn it off? I'll turn it off Wi-Fi. Hang on a second. I'll do now. I'm back on. I've turned my Wi-Fi off. So maybe it was me that was lagging. Sorry, guys. I don't know if it was, but I've turned my phone to 5G. So congratulations to the 5 winners of DDT tickets. They are Aiden Owie. Hopefully I'm saying that right. TNS Earthworks, Exclusive Excavations, Duffman, and Jake Sibanella, man. There you go. Well done, guys, for quickly writing DDT and winning that. And for anyone that missed out, let's see. Maybe I'll do another one when we get back. We'll see what happens. We'll see how many more tickets I can get. I'll hit up DDT, see if I can get some more. All right. Aiden Owie is saying, that's right. Good. That's it. And he's saying thank you. Very good. No problem, man. I'll send you guys a link to the winners. I'll send you a link and you can use that to go to the DDT site and get yourselves those tickets. All right. Well done. Congratulations. Let's see. So I haven't made a topic for this evening. I haven't allocated anyone to join. I thought we'll just play it by ear, see what happens. It's the last episode. So I'm going to invite people to join. So the Duff Man was, we had a bit of a chat earlier. I said to him, if he wanted to jump on, he can. And the same goes for anyone. So if anyone else wants to jump on, as long as we've got a good conversation about something, feel free to jump on. and have a bit of a chat for this last episode. Attar's joined. How are you, man? So yeah, definitely feel free to send a request and we shall have a chat. We'll see how many can jump on here. Which is another reason why I want to do YouTube next year, because then we can do up to like 8 guests at a time and I won't have any lag because it'll be all recorded via my computer rather than now it's all on the phone. So plenty of reasons to go to YouTube. In case anyone's wondering, why is he going to YouTube? That's why. So I can do and be a lot more versatile, and I'll be able to share my screen and show stuff. Whereas now you can't do much while you're on Instagram. There you go. Yeah, who wants to join? Anyone that wants to join, let me know. Send me a request and we'll talk. Why don't we talk about what do people do with their machinery over Christmas? Because I've done a couple of episodes like this towards the end of the year, previously. I didn't want to sort of repeat myself, but while we're waiting to see if anyone wants to join, tell me what is everyone else doing in preparation for Christmas? Are you all bringing your machines home? Are you leaving them on site? How are you securing them on site? What are you doing to keep them secure while you're away? Are you going to make regular trips there to see your machines? Are you going to be scheduling some maintenance while your machines are down? What is happening? Or are a lot of people working through? So who's working through Christmas? MOBA Australia's joined. How you going, MOBA? Duff Man, you're saying, come on, boys, I've been. I love finding out about everyone else. Are you saying you've been on already? Don't feel bad, man. Just jump on. We can have a few at a time on here, so don't feel bad. But yeah, definitely feel free to jump on. Marshall Contracting. Marshall, jump on as well, man. Where are you? So anyone's welcome to join. Attar saying maybe. Jump in, man. Jump in. Jump on. Let's have a chat. MOBA saying, hey, all. Attar. So Matt was one of the first guys that came and said hello to me when I first started this and went to the DDT. He actually came up and said, hey, man, I recognize you. I watch your show and stuff. So I always remember that, man. I always remember he was one of the first people to actually come up and say hello to me. So thank you, Matt, for recognizing me or showing me appreciation and coming up. And that made me feel really good. That gave me a boost and actually made me realize that this is working. People are recognizing me and actually listening to my content. So thank you very much, man. So, Matt, I'll never forget that, man. But yeah, you're welcome to jump on. Anyone is welcome to jump on anytime and talk about something. Even if it's a bit of fun, it doesn't matter. It's the last episode of the year. It doesn't matter, man. We can talk about anything. Talk about the footy. Oh, no, there's no footy anyway, is there? We can talk about anything. What have we got? MOBA is going to be at the stand as well next year. He'll be next door. So you'll have MOBA and myself sort of side by side at Diesel Dirt and Turf next year. So make sure you come to both stands when you're there. And Record Time will be there. They'll be around the corner. Digger's around the corner as well. Who else is there from the sponsors? I'm not sure if all the other ones are going to be there. Anyway, Mitchell Morgan is saying sorting flights and accommodation for DDT after this. There you go, man. There you go. So, Exclusive Excavations is saying our machines are back at the yard, but we'll be floating back out on the 3rd of Jan to start the year early. Oh, that's good, man. That's really, really good. And All About Dirt is saying, if you need a hand setting up DDT, let us know. Legend, man. Legend. Thank you very much. Thank you for the offer. Yeah, I might have to take you up on that. Yeah, because there's a fair bit to set up. So the marquees, I've got to get all chairs, tables, set up all the merch on the stand, and there's a fair bit to do. Then also when we get all any sponsors that want to bring their products, we're gonna have to line all that up and everything. So there'll be a bit to do, man. So thank you very much. Yeah, MOBA's saying they're looking forward to DDT. It should be good. It should be good, man. So MOBA, you can jump on, man, if you want. Tell us a bit about yourself. I know I've seen a lot of posts of people getting more and more MOBA installed. There's a lot of people going to MOBA at the moment. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign. And congratulations for that as well. Record Time will be there as well. So they're going to be in a little different spot this time. So if you've seen some of the videos, even Jack Healy recently moved over to them. Record Time will help your business. Definitely making it paperless. So as you saw with Jack's post, you don't need to have docket books anymore and that. Just use your phone for everything. So you can get your customers to sign dockets and instantly send them a copy and stuff. So definitely a lot of benefits for a machine. All your maintenance can be recorded, and you can set up dockets, schedule work for your workers, and all sorts of things. Mo was saying, Ivan, once you set up your stand, you can help set up ours. Yeah. Oh, I love it. So I will be there. I will be at DDT early. I'm going to be there for a few days before because I need to set up, and I want to talk to a few other people while I'm there and do some behind the scenes filming. So I will be there early. So if anyone wants to catch up while I'm there, let me know. I think I'm going to be there from the Monday, because the DDT starts on the Friday. I'll be there on the Monday before starting. So Mo was saying he can't join tonight. He's working and having a live machine. Oh, he's working on having a live machine at DDT. Well done, man. Congrats. Very, very good. There you go. So they're gonna have their own little machine there that can do live demos for you on the spot. How good's that for mobile? Mitchell Morgan saying he's keen for a demo as well. That's it, man. Good on you. And that was Duffman before saying that he's keen for a demo as well. Jenna Troy's here. How you going? RS Contracting. All about dirt. We said that earlier. Who else was here? J.I. Rumbles joined. How are you? Top Edge Landscapes. Hello. G808Z. Who else is here? There's a few people joining between. Sorry, I missed them all. Tommy Lee as well. Tommy Lee. How you going, man? He's the dozer trainer's son. So we had the dozer trainer on from the UK the other day. Tommy Lee is his son. What else? Does anyone want to continue on with what we're talking about? So we're talking a bit about what you do with your machinery over the Christmas period. How you're going to secure it, all that sort of stuff. Let us know what everyone's doing. Home Run Constructions. Hello, welcome to the show. And Cameron Price, how you going? So tonight is a free-for-all. I haven't made any topics. I haven't prepared, I haven't told anyone in particular to jump on, but anyone is welcome. It's the last show for the year, so let's leave it open. Anyone that wants to join at any time, send me a request. What else? What does everyone do? Let's talk about this. I got a question. Who gets their machines refueled by the fuel trucks? And who still does it? Who still refuels their machines with their own little diesel tanks? So that's a question I want to ask. And why do one or the other? So I know when it was just myself with one or two machines, I used to just have my diesel tank on there on the back of the ute. First it was just jerry cans. Then I ended up getting a diesel tank on the ute. Then when I had operators, I'd give them a ute with a diesel tank on the back. But once I had more than 4 or 5 machines, and sometimes we'd have a couple of them on the same site, I started getting fuel trucks. And it worked all right. Even though some of the machines were only a 5-tonner, they only took, maybe 50 litres or whatever of diesel, it was still worthwhile. The truck used to come every second day. And what was happening is that truck would come in and he'd refuel a lot of the other machines on site anyway. So he'd just fit us in, and every second day he'd turn up and he'd fill up your machine, regardless whether you needed it or not. He just kept filling it every second day. And that way, you didn't get charged the full delivery price every time because he was already doing everyone else's there. And it worked really, really, really well. And you didn't have to have a diesel tank on each ute after that. So that was really handy. And then I didn't have to also make the operators, carry jerry cans in their cars and stuff like that. So, sometimes I think fuel trucks are a good option, and it doesn't actually cost you more than you think. And the good thing too is that then, you get one receipt at the end of the month, one invoice. You don't have to go through and look for multiple different receipts and stuff as well. So that's what I did. So, Jack Healy's joined. How are you, legend? And Kai Hu is here as well. He's saying, Kai Hu is saying, run smaller machines so all us boys run fuel pods. Yeah, okay. Aiden Owen, he's saying, my machine lives on my yard, on my property. Most of the time I bring them back. I only ever use fuel pods. Yeah, okay. Exclusive Excavations, he's saying, fuel cells for us, but only have 2 machines, one ute running a 150-litre tank and another running a 300-litre tank. There you go. And Duffman is saying AdBlue from the trucks can be too high in my experience. Yes, sorry. So when it comes to the AdBlue, exactly. So yeah, if you're unfortunate enough to have AdBlue on your machines, then I had to get separate tanks. So on some of the utes, I had to have a 200-litre diesel fuel pod or fuel cell, and then I had to have another 200-litre AdBlue tank as well. So I had them side by side on the ute, and they used to be for the guys that had the AdBlue. Jack Healy saying a few skyhooks in your garage, mate. A few skyhooks. What's that? What does that mean? A few skyhooks in your garage. I look like a lumberjack. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, watch out. I don't want something to fall on my head. Exactly. So this is the new cool hard hat I got made. What do you reckon, Jacko? Little Bear has joined. How you going? Little Bear, maybe you can join us and tell us about your new purchase. So I see you've made a little camouflaged, what do you want to call it? Piece of equipment. You can actually, I'll let you join and tell us. Little Bear sent a request. Let's find out. I know what he's got. He's posted it recently. So let's see if he wants to talk about it. And yeah, that's it, man. I got it on to show it off a little bit. There you go. What do you think of it, Jacko? It's not red. I know it's not red. I know your favourite colour is red, Jack. Hey, how you going?
I'm good, mate.
That's it. We got Charlie from Little Bear. How you going, man? What's news? I see you bought yourself a new toy.
Yeah, we got a Unimog.
A Unimog.
I don't have my normal thing. Should I just put it like that? No, it's correct.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, leave it like that. That's all right. Yeah, that's fine. That was fine. Yeah.
Too much chin.
Don't worry about it.
Too much chin.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
So, good, so for anyone that doesn't know what a Unimog is, maybe just tell us that, and then.
It's an old like 1983 ex-army truck. So they it's a Mercedes truck, but it's like a hectic full drive thing, and I've always wanted one, and I think we just found the right time. They can be used for work. I mean, technically, it's a bit more of a fun vehicle, but we're definitely going to like put the Little Bear branding and everything on there. What's it called? Yeah, we'll put all the branding on. We're probably going to spray paint like a Little Bear Army style patch on the side of the thing. Yeah. But yeah, like the wheels on it are 47 inches, which is like 1.3 meters high. Like I'm 6 foot and the tray comes up to like my shoulder. So like you need ladders to get into it and stuff, but you can put 5 tons on the back. Someone just commented portals in the Unimog. Yeah, so you can run over a jerry can without hitting it. So you've got like 500 milligram clearance. Front and rear lockers. It's a 5.7 liter old diesel engine, really simple, really factory. So yeah, we got a winch on it. There's a cow finger crane on it, so it can lift a couple of up to a ton and 1.3 tons, I think. Yeah. So it's got a little fold out crane. So I was going to probably chuck a rooftop tent on it. It's a 3-seater as well, so we put a little ISOFIX point in for my son in the middle for the 3-year-old, and he loves it already. So I'll put like water, fuel, compressed air, power, everything will work. You can tow diggers and stuff with it. But I think like marketing wise, it's going to be, just absolutely off its head. That's crazy, man. Right. Crazy. It looks good. I like it. I was seeing the photo the other day. You're going to have to be careful where you leave that because you won't be able to see it. Someone commented, all I see is wheels and a winch. I'm like, yeah. So I was toying up with the idea of painting it, but I think the army thing's pretty cool. My buddy that works with me, he's basically forcing me to keep it as an army style thing, which I don't disagree. I think it looks pretty cool. I was going to go like all Little Bear coloring, so like orange and green and whatever, but I think it's probably better just to keep it a bit more subtle. Yeah. Potentially, even though it's like the most look at me car in the world. Yeah, man. So how you gonna? So is that how long is that? Is that as long as a normal tipper or something, isn't it? It's pretty. I think 7 meters. Yeah. So about the same as a tandem. It's not a tandem though. Digital camo bulldozers. Duffman saying, don't the US nothing subtle about a Unimog. Yeah, no, that's correct. The US have all those camo Caterpillar machines as well that they run. That's pretty sick. They've got the army skid steers and stuff. That'd be all right. I've seen that. I remember once they had a cat. It might have been like a 259 or something, and it had like a full
they used it for their riot squad or whatever, and they had the metal. They had it was all like covered in metal and stuff. It looked really good, man. It looks so.
Yeah. They're sick. Oh, I don't know. I thought about changing the colors of it, but yeah, I think the army thing is just super sick.
Yeah. Well, if if you didn't like the camo, you could just do that one matte green color they have. It's still the army green, and then so it'd look like your t-shirts almost, like that sort of.
Yeah, a little bit there. But the other thing I thought about was just doing the Sandy Torp standard thing, but it's way bigger than all the 79s that are Sandy Torp, where everyone thinks they got a big ball drive.
Yeah.
But yeah, are you all wound up now?
Yeah, this is it. So this is the last episode for 2025.
Yeah.
I was just saying I did a bit of a recap before, and I was saying, in this year alone, I've done 78 podcast episodes, man. That's 78 podcasts. Managed to do the road trip, and I was just talking about all these things, and I was like, man, no wonder I'm so tired. Just I've done a lot, man. I've done a lot. So I'm looking forward to having a couple of weeks of not worrying about organising myself for these things and other podcasts. So, although I say that, but I probably will be doing stuff anyway. I can't help myself.
Yeah, you can't shut up.
I can't. Hey, what do you think of the helmet? What do you think of this?
So I looked at those. They're sick. Can you go close? It looks sick. It's pretty good. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, they must have. I imagine they must. They have that liquid and they just
micro dip.
Yeah. I imagine that's what it is. That's what it looks like because it's come up pretty good. I had two options. The worst thing is though that I went for the one that got the least votes. I don't know why, but I still like this one, even though I put up a voting poll on Instagram. Sorry guys, so everyone voted for the other one, but I still went for this one. I feel bad. My wife was saying, like, what's the point of putting up a poll?
Yeah,
I was like, I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. It's not fair.
Yeah. So
I just said to my missus, I didn't realize this, but he really did it. Macaulay Culkin did a poll. What should he change his middle name to?
Oh yeah.
And the one that won was Macaulay Culkin. So his legal name is Macaulay Culkin.
Oh my gosh.
So I mean, but you know what? He listened to the votes.
Yeah,
unlike somebody I know.
I haven't listened to the people. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah.
So that makes you what we call an ask hole.
Yeah. That's
where you ask the question, but you don't take the advice. You're an ask hole.
Most of us males do anyway, but apparently that's what I've been told.
Get directions, ignore them, and then get lost anyway.
Yeah.
That's normal spec. I think that's pretty good. But yeah, what are you planned on for your time off?
Oh, look, you know what? Since I've travelled so much during the year, I'm not going to go away anywhere. So it'll be just all home-based stuff. Probably doing a bit of maintenance around the house. We've already started landscaping, fixing up and do that. Family every weekend being like some sort of Christmas event already. So I gather there's going to be more of that stuff: eating, drinking, and yeah, that's it. And then maybe it's starting to prepare for next year now. So that's about it.
Yeah, man.
What about yourself?
Yeah, about the same, dude. Like I'm probably working right up till the end of the day on Wednesday. Just trying to get ahead of a couple of things. But yeah, I've got a good couple of months ahead of me of work. So I'm probably just I'm gonna take some time off in January, I think, but just try and work through the break a little bit because I don't know. I've got at the moment, I've got to finish a rock wall, and it's like when there's no traffic and there's no one around, it's actually really easy. When you don't need anything delivered and it's just up to you to get like fuel and have diggers and stuff. It's pretty relaxing working when everyone else is, taking time off. I find.
Yeah.
Like if I could operate machines at midnight, I probably would, to be honest.
Yeah. No, it makes, even when we had COVID and that, how much easier was it moving material around and driving and. It's just so much easier. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Like every cloud's got a silver lining, right?
Yeah, man. That's the one. I can see Duffman is saying to me that I've had an incredible year. Thank you, Duffman. But also, you know what, man, Little Bear, you've had a big year, man. This year, if I can recall, let me see if I can recall everything. You got yourself a trailer, a plant trailer.
Yeah.
You got the Tiger Bike
crusher. Yeah. Got the trailer for the crusher.
You got a trailer for the crusher as well.
Yeah, I got a tipper trailer.
You got the tipper trailer. You got the new cat machine,
The 306. Yeah.
306. Man, you've had a big year. There's probably more I've even missed out on here, but you've had a big year yourself, man. You've done well. You've done well. You've been
Thanks,
busy.
brother.
You've been a busy boy.
Just I think talking like we've talked about a few times, dude, like just really pushing the reputational stuff, like trying to do a lot of stuff in my local area, like cheaply or for free to help people if I can. That's been really great. Like just getting the brand out there, getting the name out there. And like, I've put so much like money and time and effort into, I guess outreachy sort of stuff. Like, if I do buy a bunch of coffees to people or do a this, do a that, as we probably talked about, like another thing I started doing was like helping, with agricultural properties in certain ways where I can, with farmers or people with acreages, which is a good way to get into acreages. Yeah, it's starting to pay off now. I'm like in August, we went through 3 years of business. So it's,
nice.
yeah, turned 3 years old in August. So like I've got 3 machines and like a Unimog and a truck and 1 arse, but, and no employees. but I seem to make it work. Like the 3 tonners on hire right now. My buddy Lakota from Victorian Rockscapes, he's borrowing the tack, and then the 6 tonners on site. So like and that tipper trailer that we got, that's specifically so we can rent that crusher out. I've got landscapers and brickies and concreters that have really enjoyed using it. It's not. Look, I'm disappointed in like how it doesn't crush rock as well as I would hope, because I think the rock's a bit too hard.
Yeah.
But when you've got material that's really similar sizing, like bricks, pavers, concrete, or smaller rocks, like if you can pick it up with 1 hand, you can basically put it in there. If you pick it up with 2 hands, it's probably a bit too big. But it is a small crusher.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's really good. Like it chews through all that shit really well. And I've got fairly good feedback on it. So like it's pretty much paying for itself, I think, is kind of the thing. And then yeah, next year there's actually like, next year should be huge, because it's kind of like less acquisition-y stuff and more just grind it out and work, just start trying to reverse the lack of cash in the business. That's always hard when you're starting up and you're expanding. You're you're leveraging really hard, and you got to put more into advertising and brand recognition, and maybe take smaller jobs that don't have as much profit margin, because you just need to take some jobs for money. And I'm luckily getting to a point where I can be a little bit more choosy, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we'll see, man. It might all just go to shit tomorrow, so who knows?
No, you've done well, man. You've done well. So you've already passed the 2-year thing. They say there's businesses fail within 2 years, whatever. So you've already
I
passed
think
the
it's
2
like,
years.
it's like the 2-year, the 5-year.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like now we can start clearing loans out, and getting more cash, more free cash in the business. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, sorry, go.
Sorry.
No, I was gonna say you learn from your mistakes as well now. So you learn from things, and then you get experience in new things, and then next time what to do, and it happens. It takes a few years to master that, man. It takes a long time actually, yeah, because sometimes we just don't learn. We just go back. I've done that.
Well, I'm 37, and I've done other businesses before, so luckily I've got a little bit of prior knowledge with certain things. But like you said, man, you fuck up all the time. Like that's the key, is that you don't fuck up in the same way all the time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like with the relationship. Like I'm happy to have an argument about the topic once, but if we're having that argument every week, bad times. Like,
Yeah. True, man.
yeah. So if I make a mistake, I just go, okay, how do I never make that mistake again?
Yeah.
We've had we've had plenty of ups and downs. Like even recently, like hitting a water main in a client site, having to deal with that, and they were quite worried about it, and I just had to give them a conversation of like, listen, like shit happens, and it's gone wrong, but like it's my job to fix it, and my reputation is really important to me. Like I'm not going to leave you in the shit, and we'll get it sorted out. It was just a silly mistake, and that's all there is to it. I wasn't on site, and I should have been as well. It was sort of subbed out, and so I've learned the lesson, and but like, yeah, I mean, anyone who's like, oh, we're perfect, we did, I don't know, I'd run a mile personally if they're doing that shit.
Yeah. No one's
Yeah.
perfect, man. No one's perfect. We've all hit assets. We've all done stuff on site. Yeah, you're true.
As long as you're not pulling up the rainbow route in the Yorga, that's the big one. You pull the
That's
fiber
the big
optic out of 7 kilometers. Everyone's got a story about that. I don't have touch wood. I don't have a story about that yet. So that's
No,
good.
you know what's worse than that? Worse than that is the chain trenches. When you got a chain trencher on a
Oh,
machine, they're a good asset locator,
and
man.
you see it come straight. Yeah. Yeah, Lakota from Vic Rockscapes, he put a story up a while ago. He's like, I don't know why anyone needs these locators. It's like, I keep finding water mains so easy. Like, this is he's just digging them up on this property.
Yeah. That's it, locator. Just call me. I'll come and find
Just call an excavator operator. We'll find every single fucking thing on that property. Don't you worry. Wherever we dig, there'll be something. I guarantee it.
There'll be something, man. Yeah, Jack Healy's saying gas is the best one. Yeah, that's right. Everyone hits gas.
Everyone shits. Yeah, 100%. Everyone goes to the movies thinking they're going to explode like an atom bomb. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've hit gas a few times, and even like concrete. Sometimes we've gone through. I remember I'll have to tell you story time. We did a crossover removal, so I spent all the crossover carefully in like an older area, and I think it was Ashburton or whatever it was in the city, near the city sort of thing. So we took out all the concrete. Everything went well. Put some crushed rock down, prepped it. Everything's good. So the concreters go in. I'll start packing up the machine because they don't need me anymore. And he goes in to start bashing the pegs in to do the boxing. And the first peg he puts in, he goes poof with the hammer straight through the gas pipe. And it was like 3:00.
And you're like strapping your machine down, going like, "Don't say anything, don't say anything."
I'm like, please,
get it off the
don't
truck.
ask me. Go on, I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Yeah, it's like that. That is brutal.
To everyone, man. So not involved, but I still had to know I couldn't start the truck. Everyone's like, no, you can't start the truck. You got to wait. Might make a spark. And I'm like, oh, it's not that bad, man. But anyways,
yeah.
So
yeah, everyone loses their shit for gas, but it's really not that fucking bad.
Yeah,
it's it's bad if there's only gas and no oxygen. But you need a lot. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, no, it's I'll
tell you the funniest story. Funnier than that is when we used to do when I did some Telstra work. So we'd remove Telstra pits and replace them with plastic ones, and they were obviously the older ones had some asbestos in there, so you had to have the full hazard suit on, the mask, everything. So we'd just turn up to people's houses and we'd give them notification, but no one ever reads it.
Knocking on the door, and then it's like, who the
and then they used to tell us that do not go and knock on their door with your suits on because they're gonna.
Yeah, nah, bad.
But it's not. No one answers, or you'd give them notification. Obviously, they don't read it. Yeah, you wear them under the sperm suits, exactly like Jack's saying, man. And you're at the front, and there's like two of us in there working in that, and you just see people's reactions as they come out of the house and see us out there, or people down the street walking towards us, and like, "Holy shit, what's going on there? Oh my god!" And then there's like you start building the crowd because they're thinking it's an apocalypse.
Yeah. It's funny though. If they think something's going on, they actually gather around. It's like if it was bad, you should be fucking right off. Like it's not.
Yeah.
You should be going the other direction. There's no. I've had I think one of my first jobs when I had the 1.7 ton, I had this. Oh man, he was so rough. Just this old like concreter who, like, he told me. He's like, just get deposits and then pay like you guys from this job from the next job. And I was like, he was so dodgy. And again, like you're just taking jobs because you need. And so he had me pulling up all this. They're doing a crossover change, so from the left to the right side of the block. And he's like, I've been through, I've cut everything. It's all sweet because I'm like, I've got a 1.7. I can't grab big things yet. He's doing his last cut and he's gone straight through the main power, like it was directly underneath the footpath. And so then that little 1 day job turned into me having to like trench all new. It was sort of like such a, and I was just stupid to ask for more money. Like I was still pretty fresh. I was there for like 14 hours that day. It was so rough.
Yeah.
And he was
fun, man, when you get something. Yeah, and you get someone like that, it just doesn't help, man.
Back when I had Facebook ads and shit, and everyone's like DMing you, going like lowballing the shit out of your hourly rate, going like, "Come on, just do 3 hours minimum." And it was evil. Yeah. It was so hard to start, man. So I didn't know anyone when I started. Like I just had to figure it out. So shit. so shit. The jobs that I was taking on, like I look back and I was like so dumb. Like
Yeah.
just such pointless shit.
The worst thing is, but what I found was I went back to that. So when I went, say at the start, I was like you, I'll just take on jobs, even all the crappy ones, and even go
Yeah.
for an hour or 2 hours, whatever, just to get some money and stuff.
Yeah, we just need something.
Yeah, get the
right?
name out there.
Yeah.
But then you sort of go over that stage. But then I started putting on heaps of workers and heaps of machines.
No,
And
and
then
then
I
you
found
need it
myself
again.
doing that again after, because I was
Yeah.
like, I've got to keep the
Yeah.
machines moving now. I've got to keep
Yeah.
all the guys working. So then I just take all the shit jobs just to get the machines working. You know, what I mean? It's like you go back to the start again. So yeah, it's like a bit of a catch-22. If you, as you're trying,
That's the thing. Like, dude, I could take
them.
someone on potentially financially. I could take someone on, but like, I don't know if I could mentally do it. You know,
Yeah.
I'd rather have machines sit still than be freaking the fuck out, going, "How am I going to pay me and them and this and that and what?" You know, it's like where I'm at now. Like, I've got a really good network of dudes, and we just subcontract with each other. Like, you know, we've got our little clicky area, and I know like most people here, and I work with really good blokes that own their own business as well. So like, you know, I was saying to a mate of mine, I was like, oh, I could use a couple of days in between here before I start that other big job. And, you know, they're like, yeah, man, just come and jump on this one and we'll just get it done faster with you here. Like, you know, so that's so much better. But if I had to think about like, oh, I've got 4 guys and I've got to feed them all, and it's rough, man. It's,
And there's a lot of hidden costs too. Like a lot of people,
oh yeah,
you've got payroll taxes, and then you've got, then they start making you pay once you get over a certain amount of income or a certain amount of employees. Then you got to start paying PAYG regularly, and then there's all these extras that come later on that you don't realize, and they're hidden sort of costs that people don't think about. They don't know about until they come.
yeah,
So, and then you got, yeah, obviously everyone's super, and then that keeps going up as well. So, yeah, you really got to know what you're doing when it comes to employing people. It's like it's a different ball game. Yeah, definitely.
well, it's not just that though as well. Like people will leave, like, and the other side of it is you can build someone up and then they'll just leave for an extra $1 an hour, you know?
Yeah.
So there's also that other side of it where it's like, that's scary, you know? And I don't know.
It's
My thing is like, anyone asks for work. Well, that's the other thing real quick. People call me all the time and they can barely speak and they're like, oh, job, digger. Yeah. I'm like, there's one bloke called me at 9 p.m. on a weeknight the other week, and I was just like, what time is it, man? Are you stupid? Like, call me at 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, no wonder you're looking for work. You know what I mean?
It's changed a lot. I know.
So lazy, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people have called me, and there's like no introduction. There's no like, hey mate, it's such and such here. Really wouldn't mind getting a job with you, or have you got something available? They're like exactly like you say. They're just like no introduction and nothing. You got a job, mate? And I'm like, hang on a second. You haven't even introduced yourself. I have no idea who you are. And then
Bro,
you're right.
The only people I've ever given a shot to in general turned out to be like people I still work with as subbies and stuff. They will look at my Instagram or something and they'll go, hey man, I saw that you do that rock work. I really want to learn more about that. Like, can we have a chat? Can I bring you a coffee or whatever? Like, you know, some element of like activity in your mind.
Yes.
Some spark of, you know, like it's not just melted from all the fucking bullshit you've been doing for the last like 3 years.
Yeah.
And then there's some skerrick of thought and, you know, actual get up and go and incentive and, you know, initiative. There's none of it, man. And everyone's got the same stories too. I think it's the same bloke. There's one guy and he just is illiterate and he just called everyone. But yeah, he's just, dude, it's, I don't know. That's the other thing. It's like you'll start people that are either can't speak or do anything, or then you start someone really good and then they just fail anyway. I say to everybody, I'm like, listen, like, start your own thing. I'll give you work. Well, I've got work, but start your own thing.
Yeah.
You know, like, because that way as well, like, I don't have to take everything on for them, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't have to freak out about things and worry about it, you know?
I do. And I fully understand why it's easier just to have your subbies and have some mates and you become like a little clique. And then you just call each other.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about all the other paperwork with them. You just call them, invoice me when you're done, and that's it. And you don't have to worry about trying to find something for the next day because everybody's got something, you know?
Yeah, well, I say to clients all the time, I'm like, look, I don't have employees, but like if we need more people on this, I'll bring in other business owners. So like you'll get a business owner standard across like 3 of us.
Yes,
You know,
that's one.
the other one I say is we've all got Instagram, so it's got to look good. But
Yep.
I don't post to Instagram enough, so I can't really say that anymore.
Yeah.
I've got like 20 jobs I haven't uploaded. I don't know what it is. I don't,
You probably spent by the time you get home from work. You probably don't
yeah,
get on there. I can
yeah,
imagine. Yeah.
yeah, it's a lot. And like I throw my phone away and just play with the kid. I
Better
don't really,
decision. Probably a better decision, man. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was getting shit from someone a while ago because Tuesday through Friday I take him to daycare, so I start at like 8:30, 9 o'clock, but I work later. They're like, "Oh, you don't get to site." I'm like, "No, I'm spending the time with my kid, bro. It's my business. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. Like, I'll start late."
While we
That's the way
start our
it's gonna-
business, we start your
Well,
business so that
yeah,
you can really allocate your times and work as you want. So
yeah. It almost
cool.
never works like that, but like, yeah, if you can swing it, it's pretty
If you
good.
can, yeah. There you go.
That's
Victoria
the
Roscape's has just joined as well. How you going, Locator?
big baller.
He's joined us as well. There you go.
Well, that was that thing about like other business owners. Like I literally like Josh from Crowbar's Earthworks, like he went out on his own a little while ago and started Crowbar's Earthworks. And I literally like I said, dude, like, can you just give me a week in November and then a week in December? Like I just booked him because I was just like, I know I'm gonna need this and this. And then, and then you'll get a call from one of the boys going like, yeah, man, I need your truck for 3 days next week, or can you bring the posse over here? And so the more you do it, like the less work you kind of have to find in a weird way, I think as well.
That's true. That is true.
Because if we can all handle bigger jobs that like we need a few people on, then we only need to find like 10 jobs a year each, and then we're pretty much done.
And you can bounce off each other. Like you said, if you've got a job around
yeah.
the corner and you don't know where to take the material, and they might happen to need some material, or they might know of a tip site you can take it to, or and then same thing, they might say, oh, if you can't get a truck, I've got mine free at the moment. Yeah, you're right. You bounce off each other. Exactly. Yeah.
Or I'll have a panic attack and scream at Lakota and ask him to come and help me build a rock wall because I'm having a major breakdown and chuck me out.
That happens.
Yeah, 100%, bro. But yeah, what's the plan for the New Year's? You got much on?
For New Year's Eve, nothing. I think this year we're not going to actually go anywhere. Our dog gets severe anxiety from the fireworks, and everyone's already going off with the fireworks in the area. So that for some reason they love doing fireworks a month before and a month later. So they're already going off. So yeah, we're like, we know what, we might just stay home and make sure he's all right. And even last year we gave him sedatives and that, it didn't help. He didn't calm down. So
get him some gummies, bro. They're legal now.
You know what? I think I'm getting tired too, though. I can't do those big parties. Remember when we were younger? I used to be out like
I just can't back it up now. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Bro, the next day, I may as well be dead.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah. Man, I was at a Christmas party yesterday with some friends, and we meet up at. They're all like old school friends, and that we meet up and have a party, and they were like saying, man, we're all the same. We're all in our high 40s now. None of us can drink like we used to. Everyone's going, man, we've gone soft. At the end of the night, we ended up watching soccer on TV, and we're like, what the hell's this? What party is this, man?
Yeah, cuddling the boys on the couch watching
We're all on the couch, around, half of them asleep.
That's so funny, man. We're such pussies now. Yeah. No, my wife and I, we're normally in bed by midnight on the thing, but we'll look at the like Vic Emergency app, and we've got like a thing for, like local to us, the Sunbury thing, and it hits midnight, and then you just see all these like fires pop up, and we just look like idiots, like fucking idiots.
Well,
like within minutes, like there's all these little fires all over the place because morons have blown their hand off or something.
That's correct.
Like every friggin' year.
Yeah, that's it, man. I can't do it, man. Can't do it. So no, this year quiet one. Like I said, it's been a big year for me, man. So I need just a bit of a rest. From maybe a bit of a rest from technology, to be honest, because I'm on it too much, man, way too much. But it's my job now. What do? I have to.
I was half looking at a second phone at one point this year to like set it up as like an Instagram or a TikTok live rig while I've got my main phone. And then I sort of thought myself, I was like, buddy, Sure.
No.
That's a lot. Like,
Nah, just do what you gotta do, man. That's it. Do your thing. Like I said, you've done well, man. From what I've seen myself, it's
thanks,
been a
man.
big year, and you've done well too, man. And looks like everything's going in the right direction. You know what I mean? So good on you, man. Well done. Well done.
Thank you, brother.
That's it.
No, I appreciate
And
it,
for
man.
next year, we'll probably start finishing up. But what about next year? What's the outlook for yourself, man?
Yeah, I've got a couple of little personal goals next year. So my wife works full time and I work full time. We don't really have any family that help us with our kid and stuff. So it's like we're very busy. So 2026 for us is the year of just feeling good. So our Christmas present to each other is we're going to go through like our wardrobes, clear it all out of all the stuff we don't wear because we got fat because we had a kid or something. I don't know what the excuse is now, but but I just was like, why hang up all this shit we don't fit into? And so our Christmas present to ourselves is we're going to go shopping, get all new gear that we feel like comfy in and we're happy with. And then with the Unimog as well, we're going to go camping like at least once a month with the kid. So I read a quote which was, something, but you live in your kids' memories now.
Yeah.
Like we're living in Teddy's memories right now. So it's like, if it's like every week he goes to daycare and mum and dad work and then it's like, that's a real shit. He's a happy kid and we're doing well and I'm proud of how we parent, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to do more fun shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, like we're going to try and take, like the odd Friday and Monday off and yeah, go to the beach, go to the bush, go to the snowies, like whatever, and just take a bit more time. And then as far as work wise, I'm starting to hit a really good pace for like winning jobs, bidding jobs and completing jobs. So yeah, I've got, I don't have any like concrete, like I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, I've got to crack this revenue. I've got to do this because that kills my personal goal of like just feeling good and not letting my mental health get affected and, making sure there's space for everybody, in my immediate vicinity to be looked after and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of the goal. Like the business is not by any means super successful on most metrics, but it's growing at a really steady rate and and we're getting, I would say 4 to 10 quite good leads a week. And then they might be like 1-day jobs or 2-week jobs. But we're not, so I'm not struggling in that respect because we put the money into like some advertising and bits and pieces. So I just want to keep just really slowly, we've grown really fast. So I just want to like sort of ride that a little bit and then do a lot of really, really important personal care and family care and stuff. And yeah, I feel like the output will be just as good if I feel better. So probably can't hurt. I don't know. How about
Yeah,
you,
no,
bud?
well said, man. Well said. I'm the same. It's been growing. The business has been growing as well. More and more sponsors, more and more
Yeah.
members, and this and that. So it's going in the right direction. I'd like to see things grow a little bit more. So I do want to make this more sustainable. So I do have to make it the podcast and the show and everything more sustainable. So I need to do a couple of things which I'm working on. So there's a few things that I've got in mind coming up. But also, yeah, just same as you, man. I'm doing it I'm growing Earthworks Hub at a reasonable pace, not letting it get out of hand and blowing up too big. And I don't want it to get like that. I want to still be in control of everything and still know what's happening.
Yeah, true. You can't go too hard too fast.
No, definitely. So
It's hard to stay at that
yeah,
pace.
yeah, and I wanted it so that I'm not killing myself and flat out and don't know what
Yeah.
the left hand's doing. The right hand doesn't know what the left hand's doing. I want it to be in nice at a nice. What did someone say once? I think it was Wickford.
Consistent.
Embrace the pace. Got to embrace it and just
Yeah, for sure.
you know what I mean. That's what I want. So because usually I'm like go, and then now I'm trying to get a different pace going. So we'll see. I actually did. I had a Christmas lunch with some guys that I work for during the year. They had a Christmas breakup last week, and there was a guy there that was 70 years old, just turned 70. And I said to him, "Any advice that I can take from you? Like, what's one bit of advice you'd give someone in like now? Like I'm 47. If you could take back time, what's some advice he'd say to me, Ivan? He said to me, Ivan, I would say, don't stress about things. Don't just learn to worry a little bit less. Don't always want the best of everything. He goes, just take it a bit easier and just don't stress so much. Don't worry about every little thing. Let something slide and it is what it is. Yeah, he goes, in the end, you'll work out when you get to 70, a lot of things that you thought mattered probably didn't really even matter. Like just
And like all the things you think are going to go wrong, like almost never go wrong. It's something else hits you from the blind side because you're so focused on worrying about that thing. You don't even consider, yeah. Nah, it's good advice, man. Don't sweat.
And when I heard that, I was like, yeah, that's cool, man. That's what I want. Because I've got like
Mm.
people have been throwing business opportunities at me. So while I'm doing this, a lot of people
Yeah,
are
it's
throwing ideas at me, and they're like, oh, you can do this and you can do that. And I'm like, yeah, it's good, but I don't know if I want to do that. I don't want to be flat out and then trying to like grow another massive business. And I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm not saying that I'm getting lazy. It's just that I'm being selective. I'm not just chasing money and chasing like some massive dream, you know what I mean? Just see what happens. Just take it as it comes.
right on that though. Like if I was doing 12-hour days, 6 days a week, busting my ass, I'd probably be in a much further ahead, less debt in the business, more cash flow, all that. But like I would have missed the first 3 years of my kid's life. And my thing now is like, if I can like that consistent, adequate growth that is growing, that is sustaining my side of like what our family needs. And, I don't have to grind as hard. Like I'm happy to sort of do a bit less so I can get more from like the other shit that I care about,
Yeah. Then
So,
you're happier.
yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Like, and no disrespect to people that are out there doing 6 days and grinding. Like, again, like, I've also done that already. Like,
Yeah.
and I've just sort of I don't know. I don't need to get every single dollar. Like I can leave a few of them on the table and have a few sort of chill days. Like on Saturdays, me and my kid have a day while my wife works, and then she has a day with him on Monday, and then Sunday's family day. And like I start late a few days during the week so I could have brekkie with him and take him to daycare and do all that. Like, like that's worth way more than like an extra $1,000 a week of revenue or whatever, 2,000. It's not worth it to me.
Yeah.
You know,
I get
it's
what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. Makes
way
sense.
different. Look, if I didn't have a kid and a wife, like, yeah, I probably wouldn't care. But like, I want to do that shit more,
Yeah.
So
No, that's
yeah.
true, man.
That's
I
sort
think
of
someone's
that's the thing about 2026, I think, for me, man. Everyone's busted so much of a gut and everyone's so drained and so full on. Got a DM from Lakota. Look out, big dog's back on the pod. When are you coming on, bro?
Yeah, when's he going to come on and talk? We're going to get him in
He's-
to talk about stuff. Wait, where is it? Wait, where's my camera? Oh, no, wait, it's going to go that way. So we're going to talk. We're going to
so you
talk about
can.
Lakota. Where is it?
Yeah. Yeah, he's camera shy. He's very, very pretty, but he's camera shy.
Bloody Lakota. Come on, man. We're going to get Victorian Rockscapes on. Guys, we've got to get him on. Everyone send him a DM and say, when are you going to jump on the podcast? Everyone go now and send him a DM.
Yeah, and call him the king. He hates it.
Yeah,
but you know what? Lakota's the king of all things rock work. He's the king of it. I might be the prince, but he's the king. Yeah.
Right. Well,
So he hates it. I'm gonna get punched. I'm gonna get in so much trouble. Yeah, no, that's the thing, man. I think we all just want to have more fun and fucking not care. Like the last 5 years of everyone's world has just been absolute mayhem and chaos and stress.
Yeah.
Like everybody in the world.
I look around and I just see everyone's like so busy. Everyone's flying to work in the morning. They're all flying. There's all like traffic. People are cutting each other off. You go to the shops and people arguing in the shops at each other, impatient at the registers, and it's like everyone's just so like I don't know what the word is, but they're just like so busy and going. Everyone's like aggro and stuff. I don't know. It's just everyone needs to slow down a little bit. We need to slow down. But how do we do that? I don't know. But everyone's like under pressure all the time and no tolerance anymore. And it's just, I don't know, impatient.
Well, a lot of people are doing it really tough, and I get that. And, but yeah, like people need to take a fucking breath, I think, too.
Yeah. And don't keep putting yourself in more debt and more buying more stuff thinking they're going to be happy, because it's not, man. You're just going to end up with more shit that you need to pay.
Unless you're buying excavators, because then you'll be happy like me.
If the things that can make you money, then it's different. Exactly.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, that's why the mogs are work.
Yeah, that's a work truck. It's a work truck.
Yeah.
But no, I do. I appreciate having you back on again. It was really good.
It's good to have a quick chat. You've tuned into my quoting in YouTube time. That's all right.
No. I hope you're watching. Yeah, it's because you want to watch Earthworks Hub on there. That's right. Yeah, I'll let you get back to watching Earthworks Hub on YouTube. Yeah, I'll let you get back to it. But no, thank you, man. Thanks very much for joining us. And I wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy.
And you,
next
man.
year's a really, really good year for you as well. And then you get to get those goals and spend time with your family and that too, man. So
Yeah, for
good luck,
sure.
good
Man.
luck with the Unimog as well, man. So,
Oh, I won't need luck, man.
I'll be
Bless
looking
everyone around me, mate.
yeah.
Like I put that story up about that Ford Ranger parking in 4 spots today. If I was in the Mog, I would have parked on his fucking Ranger. So look out. Look out. Stick of it. Stick of
the
it.
Unimog.
I'll be so relaxed just running people over. And then,
Yeah, just by accident. By accident, yeah.
yeah, well, they won't see me because it's camouflage.
That's right. That's right. What was it that ran you over? I don't know. I didn't even see it. Yeah. I don't know what it was.
Who was it? Yeah, it's just disappeared. Magic Man. All right. I love you and leave you, bud. Good one.
Take
Yeah,
it.
thanks,
A good
man.
one. Take care.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
So we've got Duffman is saying he's off. He's off to watch the Cooper Civil episode. Oh, there we go. He's off to see it on the Patreon app. Well done, man. Guys, thank you very much. I can see a couple of people that have actually joined have started following me as well. So it does notify me. So thank you to those people that just followed me as well. Thank you so much. Make sure you also follow me on the other platforms. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn. Go and check out the website, www.earthworkshub.com.au, and you'll see that leads you to all the links. It gives you a directory of all the people that are listing their businesses on here, a whole range of stuff. You get discounts from all the sponsors that are on there, so go and check that out. Also, if you see on there that I've also got on the front page now, Diesel Dirt and Turf are giving a 10% discount for their tickets. So if you didn't win a ticket today, you can also get a 10% discount on your ticket purchase. Go to earthworkshub.com.au, and on the front page, you'll see the DDT link there. Click on that, and that'll give you 10% off. Also, make sure you join the club. So if you want to be part of the monthly giveaways, join our Hub Club. So go to the website, click on Hub Club members at the top, and it will take you to the Patreon app. And you've got chat groups in there. You've got access to all the videos first, and then you also get monthly giveaways. So go and join now. There you go. That's it. I will leave you guys. This is the last episode for 2025 and the last episode for Instagram this year. We're going to go to YouTube next year. So make sure that you go to YouTube right now after the show, after you get off here. Join Earthworks Hub or subscribe so that you can see whenever our live sessions come up. But they're still going to be on Sundays at 8 p.m. And what I will do for the first few weeks is I will go on to Instagram Live and turn it on to say that I'm live. But then I'll have a link to the YouTube just in case you forget. If you want to be a guest on the show, if you want to be a sponsor of the show or become a partner, hit me up, send me a message. Don't forget, I'm going to have a stand at Diesel Dirt and Turf next year, so it would be good to see people there. Come there and see me face to face. What else? Prenda Civil is saying, have a good break. See you all next year. That's right. So, yeah, have a Merry Christmas. Have a safe and happy New Year. Be safe out there, guys. You know what happens? A lot of people drink and also drive and stuff in this time. Hopefully, people aren't doing it as much as before, but be safe on the roads. Good luck to you all, and I will speak to you all in the new year. Take care, everyone. See you on the next episode. All the best.
Yeah,
For tracks, obviously. On the lot.
he became steel resistant.